Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Cheyenne Marie here. Today I'm going to be giving you guys some Black Radiance beauty action. So I did today's video a little bit differently. It took me about a course of a few weeks because I was lagging like crazy. But the shopping, so I went shopping for the makeup. First of all, I'm going to take you shopping with me to get the Black Radiance makeup itself at Target. So take you shopping with me to Target. That took about like a day, a couple, maybe an hour or so. And then today's look took about like an hour. So all in all, it's about 2 hours in the making. I really have to work to shorten this video down, just to not make it so overwhelming. I am going to link which video starts at what point in the description box. So if you want to just click on the timestamps, you can, and that'll help. What else? I think that's all. I really enjoyed this video. I really like what my makeup turned out to look like, which is what I have here. The light actually doesn't like help. It looks really like overcast. Like you can kind of see some gray here, but I didn't even put like powder there. So adjusting my light there, maybe like right about there, and like away from me. It just looks really dark. So whatever. Light is not doing it justice, but I was able to do my makeup during natural light, so you'll be able to see that. And yeah, let's get into today's video. Thank you so much for supporting. If you're new here, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. All my newbies, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and hit that thumbs up and the bell notification. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest uploads. Also follow me on Instagram, cheyennemariebeauty. It's spelled the same way as my YouTube handle here. And yeah, let's stay in touch. Let's get right into today's video. So this is the entire Black Radiance section here. So we're going to try to do a shade match. We're going to first start off with our foundation and then work with our primer on up. Let's see. This is a shade Brown Olive. Definitely don't think that's it. These are literally like the foundation color gradients from here. So we have Double Fudge, Clove, Toffee, and then Brown Olive. And I don't think Brown Olive is going to do it. So I should probably go for Toffee, which I feel Toffee might be a bit dark. But that's just literally how they're labeling them. Or maybe Brownie would work. Let's see. Or Rum Spice. Rum Spice looks pretty close to what I would usually use. Like somewhere in between here should be an extra shade. So let's see the next section. Praline, Allspice, Chestnut, Caramel is a no. I think let's go with Rum Spice. Let's try Rum Spice, maybe Brownie. These two. Let's get these two because they're only $4.99. So we have some room to make an error and to spend a little extra. Now let's go put this in the cart. I'm going to try to make this quick for you guys. So let's go into our concealers here. This looks like a safe color match. What color is this one here? Light to medium. That's this here. This is medium. And this one here would be just straight up medium. Let's go with medium. And we can do a dark for contour. So we're gonna get medium for my regular like concealer, and then we're gonna go dark to contour. Let's put them in the basket. Now their setting spray, they only have one setting spray here out of the entire section, it looks like. Wait, this one, yes, is a cleaning spray. So there's one setting spray. Let's get it. Liquid highlighters a no for me personally. Let's get a setting powder. Let's look at, there's Cocoa Kisses, Banana, and Honeymoon. Let's go with Cocoa Kisses. That's like this darker one here. This is honestly going by really fast, but this is not going to be a really long tutorial at all, or video at all. I don't see any primers here. So here are some of the blushes. Let's go with this one here, and Toasted Almond. And I don't see any primer. I don't see anything else. So this is a really awkward video, so because I'm not like too familiar with Black Radiance anymore, so I got their volume mascara, bodybuilding mascara, and that one's $3.99. Like I said, I can't find any primers. There's one setting spray, that one's $7.99. Got a loose setting powder, $7.99. Concealer, $4.99, and the foundation was $4.99 as well. I feel like I'm missing something, but I cannot put my finger on it. I mean, they have like these powders here, but I don't think they're bronzers. I think they're more like contour. Yeah, they're pressed powders, and we don't do those in 2020. Not I don't do a pressed powder. So I think that's all I could do with this look. I feel like I should get an eyeshadow palette though, and actually like really do this. An eyeshadow palette and like a lipstick. So here are the selections. It's like they have these here. They have like this little like lip sculpt, and then they have like cream. And then they have these like $7.99 eyeshadow palettes. So let's go with the more neutral one, because you can never go wrong with more of a neutral palette here. And this is their chocolate palette. And let's go with the Perfect Tone Matte Lip Cream. That's $3.79. So we're pretty much done at this point. So all in all, this experience was awkward as hell, because I don't like people staring at me while I'm like talking to my phone and stuff. But I found this brow sculpting pencil thing. It's like a blackish brown. That's the shade, and it's by Black Radiance as well. And that's pretty much it for the face portion that I'm going to show you guys as far as like shopping with, like for my makeup. But as far as like doing it, that's going to be another process. So let's get into that. Alrighty, y'all, we about to get into it, okay? So you know it's about to go down when I put on this little scarf, which I put on like all the time. This is my favorite little hair scarf, and honestly I think my only one, I think right now, that I really use like every day. It does its job. It gets the hair out the way, whether it's mine or not. So I look crazy as shit, but it's okay. It's alright. Gonna remove excess oils from my face using these generic ass Target wipes. Nothing wrong with them if they do the job. I just remove any light oils that I may have accumulated between washing my face and moisturizing and then throughout the day. I'm gonna put that in the trash there. So, bag of goodies. We have two different foundations here. We have a highlighting, highlight and contour creamer or concealer. We're gonna start off with these two first. So I don't have a primer from Black Radiance, so I'm just gonna use the Wet n Wild primer serum. Just few little drops. It looks like a lot, but over the course of my face, I don't think so. And if so, it's okay. It's all right. Because I feel like I'm going to overcompensate with the powder that I put on top of the primer. So going in with a damp beauty sponge, this one is by e.l.f. I'm going to go ahead and set my primer with the Black Radiance setting powder here. This is in the shade Cocoa Kisses. I believe this is the darkest setting powder they had, at least in store. Take a little bit of the powder here and then just kind of sprinkle that into the lid here. It's kind of fine for a drugstore. It gives me very much Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder vibes as far as the texture, but it's not as fine as Beauty Bakery, if that makes sense. Like Beauty Bakery is more of a dust, and this one for sure a powder, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's just texture matters. Or if texture matters for you, then that's what it's gonna be. So I learned you gotta shake it to the side and product pops out. Like it's a weird process. Like, oh, you guys can't see it here. If I shake it, it's gonna shoot out. That's kind of cool. So I got plenty powder here. Probably a little bit dark for my complexion, but it's okay. It's actually like really dark for my complexion. Like it looks, you guys can't see it, but it looks really dark. We're gonna try it and see how that goes. So we're not gonna use that powder. I'm gonna just take this off and we're gonna try this again, but I'm gonna use Beauty Bakery's setting powder because I know that works, and I just got the wrong shade, honestly. So this is what the pencil looks like, the sculptor. It's about that big, very, very like precise. I love that actually, but it makes me a bit worried because I feel like I'm gonna break it, but let's see how it goes. This might be nice to do for a very, let's see if you guys can see. I'm gonna move my mirror a little bit over and right about there. I think you guys can see me and I can still see what I'm doing. I think this is perfect for soft brow if you don't want to be too heavy. You can take your time with it. It's really fine and you can do fine little strokes. Yeah, I think I like this. It's very waxy. It's definitely a waxy pencil. If that matters to anyone as far as texture. So that's with both brows done and not cleaned up. I'm not mad at it, honestly. I'm really, truly not mad at it. Gonna clean these up with the concealer. We're gonna use the more natural shade for me. This is their shade, let's see, medium here. So this is their HD Corrector Concealer, True Complexion, and it's gonna be in the shade medium. Has a cute little like felt like tip applicator here, like a little brush. Kind of the whole like shape and style reminds me of LA Colors. Is it LA? Yeah, LA Girl. LA Girl, that's what I meant. Reminds me of LA Girl, and it comes out like that. You just squeeze it. I'm gonna put it back on my hand a little bit, and then yeah, this definitely gives me LA Girl vibes for sure. How the applicator is, but that's fine. I loved their concealer. It has a decent amount of coverage. I have some hair underneath my eyebrows from like not waxing and not like maintaining, so just hair grows back, and it covers it pretty well. I'm trying to go overboard. So concealer's blended out and everything. So far, like I said, it's not bad or anything. It's a bit dry. I'm not sure if that's just like my skin, like how I prepped it and everything. Like I kind of overdid it on the powder. Maybe that's what it is. I just overdid it with the powder because I feel like I'm getting a lot more tug than usual. But it's not drying down like breaky or flaky. So the concealer looks to be decent. We will keep her. Now let's move on to the foundation, girl. So the foundation here. Oh, maybe I should. I think I'm gonna contour and then foundation, right? Because it's cream under. Yeah, I think it's cream under cream. So we're gonna use their shade, the same type of concealer. We're gonna use shade, I believe this is dark. Same felt tip brush. It helps to apply this on the back of your hand, I feel, because it's just hard to get an even type of application just going straight in with the concealer. So that's my contour disaster because you can definitely see the lines. I figure whatever, like I'm gonna have foundation over it anyway, so I don't care to go too in depth with it, but you can kind of see how harsh and nasty it looks. Whatever. We're moving on. We're gonna try the foundation. So this one here is Rum Spice. That's this light color here, and then this one here, if you can, let me see. I swatched the most awful places. This one here is Brownie. I think Brownie is obviously closer to my skin tone. Once upon a time, I probably could have gotten away with Rum Spice. I feel like I still can, but I feel like we should play it safe with Brownie. So it has this weird little like mixing paddle for a brush, and it's just the most awkward thing, honestly. It takes me back to my drugstore days where all I bought was drugstore makeup. So they didn't have, not all of them had pumps, you know what I mean? But that's okay. The girl came from humble beginnings. Yes, she did. Yeah, this is a really good match. So for anyone who's been shade matching with me this whole time, Brownie is a really good match. And the Black Radiance, what is this one? Color Perfect Liquid Makeup Line. Even over my contour, it's a really good match. Like it really fits my skin. It's not heavy, it's not sticky, it doesn't have a weird, like, it's hard for me to blend with nails again. Like I don't know how to blend anymore. But it doesn't have like a sticky kind of like consistency. It's not tacky, it's not drying. I honestly don't know why I stopped using their foundation. Like this is not bad at all. So I have little inconsistencies from the foundation. I guess it just dried up like that in patches. So I guess you do really have to work fast with this. You can fix that with like some setting spray. This is also by Black Radiance. So keeping it consistent. I'm gonna just go over the foundation that's already on there, right? Make sure that there are any dry patches. And then go over the places that it did dry. But I feel like these are just really dark. Like I feel like, oh my god, my nails, you guys, my nails, it's so hard. I feel like this is a totally different shade than what I had put on my face. I'll spray a little bit more on the actual sponge. Yeah, and it just wets it a lot. Helps it to move. I look so ridiculous trying to put makeup on with this fake ass chain. Okay, like we're gonna ignore that. It looks blended enough. And honestly blended out really well on my face here. Like I said, it even really did the contour nicely. We're gonna go ahead and highlight one more time over everything. Same concealer, medium. Not a lot, but just a little, and then down the bridge of my nose. You can't really tell too much anyway after everything's said and done, but like I said, it blended out really well on my face. Maybe it's just an illusion. I feel like right here is slimmer, like you can kind of see like some depth right here. Who knows, child? But anyway, I think I'm liking this. It's setting pretty nice. It doesn't look crazy on my skin. Looking in the mirror, it still looks like my skin. I'm not gonna use the powder though, because that's where we're gonna fuck up or mess up. Oops, sorry guys. But we're gonna use the Beauty Bakery powder, and it might be cheating, whatever, yada yada, but I don't want to look crazy, although I'm not going anywhere. I just don't want to look crazy, and I probably would look crazy putting a lot of this powder on, but honestly, I'm addicted to this powder. Like, this stuff right here is just amazing. And realistically, if I can't use these products the way I normally use them, then I don't think they would be for me. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go heavy with my powder as usual. You guys, I'm not mad at this. Like, I honestly would go somewhere like this. My eyebrows could be a little bit easy or a little bit nicer, but I think that's because of my own lack of grooming them. But as far as like foundation coverage, I don't see any patchiness. I don't see any inconsistency. The concealer is fine. Like, it doesn't dry down weird. It's not super watery. The foundation's fine. You just have to work quick with it. I don't want to say work in like areas, but just work quickly. You know, it's not the type of foundation to let it sit and dry. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. And the brows, I'm not mad at. The brow pencil is fine. If you're heavy-handed, this might not be for you, because since it is really waxy and really thin, it definitely will break up easier on you. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this down, you guys. I don't think I have any more goodies. Oh, my eyes. I was gonna do an eye look. Okay, so before I spray this down, let's go into this palette here. This is their Eye Appeal Shadow Palette, box of chocolates. I just got a simple little palette, some neutral colors. Where's the tape on here? I feel like it's not open. Yeah, the tape is right here. Let's see. Now that I finally got this open, we're just gonna do a very like simple basic look. I don't really see too many shades I'm comfortable with using. They're mostly like shimmers. Like, these are shimmers, these are shimmers here, these are shimmer. This one's just like the basic matte black. So honestly, you could probably just do like a smoky eye. Let me see. This has some glimmer, but I'm not sure if it's like oh yeah, the shimmer. Okie dokie. So we might have to be trying something different today. I won't be using this palette solely and only because I don't resonate with these colors. So we're gonna use the ColourPop It's All Good palette. I feel like they have some pretty soft colors in here too. Like, it's very heavily used. I don't want to hear judgment. But look, I'm going to use the shade here. This is the shade, I believe, Lord have mercy, that's Goal Getter. We're going to use that as let's use You Got It as a transition, and then we're going to go in with Goal Getter. Those are like my standards. I think I'm just going to do a cute brown eye here. Nothing too dramatic, something very soft and simple. Maybe I should look at you guys when I'm doing this. Yeah, set up my mirror right about there. I'm breaking stuff, you guys. Okay. Right there, yeah. I'm gonna do a simple kind of neutral, soft brown look. Something brown. Now we're gonna put in Goal Getter right here. Just the littlest here. We're gonna use it on the outer corner of my eye here, okay? Just a little bit, you guys. Like, I don't want this to be too overpowering. I feel like the black is already gonna be overpowering. But I just kind of want to already just dot and pat that on. Yeah, like right there. And we're just gonna leave that alone. Whatever's on there, I'm just gonna brush it out, sweep it out. Jackie Ina's palette here, And let's go in with Credit. Black Radiance palette, we're gonna use this kind of like olive green shade here. And I don't want to use my finger. I use a little like rounded brush here. And just apply that to my eyelid, like right about there. And this kind of looks really like fall and really pretty. You see that? How it just kind of, it just all goes to each other, or goes into each other. I like that. We like to see a nice little blend, a harmony, a unity. See if we can top it off with this yellowish shade here. I feel like that's gonna be cute, like a little, like just soft, like pats over it. Yeah, yes. And it just kind of brings some like shimmer life. Like, you guys see the difference? This one's not catching nowhere near enough light as this one. Makes all the difference. Just a little bit though. Like loosely kind of pat that on. And I'm leaving this side alone, the outer corner, because I want it to be mainly that dark matte gradient that I created there. I want to leave that where that is. That's really pretty. I really like how I did that, yeah. I honestly had no idea where I was going with this, you guys. I just knew browns and blacks, you know, if you want to do a smoky eye, that's your kind of go-to. And it honestly came out really pretty. And it matches my outfit. We're going to do the under eye, or like the waterline, whatever you want to call it, whatever your heart feels like you want to call it. I'm going to do that here, but I'm going to do it off camera because there's no point in repeating the same exact steps. So now that the eyes are on, we're going to go ahead and now we can finally set. I don't think I'm going to do a highlight with this one. Or should I do a highlight, you guys? Yeah. Honestly, right after this, I'm taking a nap, but whatever. I might as well do the full look. Just put a little bit on the nose here. I haven't done makeup in like forever. Forever. Let me look into my mirror here. Just a little bit. I didn't even put on any blush or anything. Like, I'm thinking I'm done. Like, girl, I'm halfway done. And I bought a blush from Black Radiance. So we definitely got to do the blush. So we're going to use Black Radiance blush. This is in the shade Toasted Almond. I love that name. I feel like it's such a fall name. Let me shake it out here right quick. Come on out. Yeah, that's what it looks like here. It's really a cute little toasted almond. We're going to just put a little bit of that on the cheeks. She has some good pigment. Oh, yes, it gives me such beautiful brown girl fall vibes. Yes. You can just kind of see like there's a little bit of life there, just a little tad bit, so it looks real fresh, real cute, real put together. It's not too overpowering, okay? So far, the only color match I've been wrong with Black Radiance with the powder. But as far as being able to go to the drugstore and just pick up product off the shelf and have it match me, maybe it's my good eye or whatever, my good right eye or something, but I'm impressed. Like, honestly, this is really nice to be able to just go to the store, boop, 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 pick up what you need, and to be able to have a nice, solid color match. Like, we appreciate you, Black Radiance. That looks really, really nice. Like, in person, it looks so soft. So soft. Now we can set with their dewy setting spray here at arm's length. Oop, my whole arm fat. I'm gonna let that set there like that. Dries down pretty quickly. Take a beauty sponge and just kind of dab in the excess for staying power, longevity, as you should do with like just any like foundation and setting spray combo. Now we're gonna do lashes, but I'm on camera. I'm gonna show you their mascara here, just like their bodybuilding volume mascara, voluminous mascara. Show you what it looks like. Oh Lord. Opening everything from Black Radiance today has been such a pain. Okay. So that's what it looks like here. And it has a nice little brush. Looks like one of those more like plastic brushes and not like fine hair brushes or fiber brushes. Let me look at my mirror here. So we're gonna go on with the matte lip cream by Black Radiance. Their Perfect Tone matte lip cream in the shade Let's Toast. They didn't have any lip liner, so I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place, what shade is this? Cola lip liner. And just line my lips before applying the lip cream. Applied lip cream. And oh, it's really, really light. It smells amazing. Yeah. That's really light, you guys. We're gonna just do on the inside, kind of underneath, and a little bit over where I applied the liner. Like that. It's very soft, very subtle. Okay, so that's the finished look. Honestly, all in all, I think starting from, let's just go back over everything and do a full review, right? So starting from eyebrows, I like their Precise Brow Sculptor. It's really waxy, so if you're heavy-handed, you're gonna have a problem. I already broke it off just a little bit, but if you're heavy-handed, it's gonna break, so be mindful of that. But if you're, let's say you just like a soft natural brow, if you don't want to go in too heavy, I feel like that's perfect for more precise strokes and finer strokes. So it was good. The pigmentation was good. It was there. For the foundation, once again, I'm in the shade Brownie, and that was fine. It just dries down too quick, so make sure you have your setting spray available. I would prefer using like a Mario Batsky one, or the Wet n Wild Prime Set Refresh spray, more of a refreshing like facial mist versus a setting spray, because the setting spray I feel like it's gonna just help it set in place more. But really, you just need to wet the area that just got stuck and then just work really fast with that. So work really fast. The foundation really does dry fast. All in all, still really good consistency. I don't see any patchiness, any flakiness. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last, so I won't be doing a wear test for you guys, but you guys can check me out on my Instagram, cheyennemariebeauty, and then I can just let you guys know later on tonight, since this video is going up like literally right now. So concealer is fine, gives me LA girl vibes, which I love. That's like a beauty icon as well, so really good. I have no issue with the concealer whatsoever. It doesn't seem to be giving me any creasing or anything, nothing unusual, no weird like pigmentation or anything, so I'm cool with the concealer. I'm definitely gonna get it. Definitely get the concealer and powder again, or the concealer and foundation again. Oh, the powder, I mean, it wasn't my shade, so I'm not sure if that really played a performance, but I didn't really like how it wasn't really like sifting. It wasn't really moving, you know, like a fine dust, if that makes sense. Like usually a powder, you would expect it to move around, but I feel like once you put it on your face, it just really just seems to stay there. So I'm not sure if that's just yeah, I'm not sure what that's about, so I don't want to really talk too much on the powder, but I'm cool on the powder, right? Let's see, what else did I try? I tried eyeshadow palette. I think it could have had a little bit more options, like a little bit more variety, but it's a great like, I guess, compliment palette. I don't really care to get compliment palettes just because I feel like, what's the point? Like, I'd rather have everything just one palette, one and done. But sometimes you need an extra few shimmers from one, or a different tone of shimmers in another palette. So it's a great compliment palette for sure, and it's not a bad price range if you just need to get something really quick. It's like $8. Again, I personally wouldn't do it if it wasn't just for, like, outside this video. I wouldn't do it because I feel like $8, I mean, like, I just wouldn't do it. I feel like for it to go with another palette, I'd rather just get a palette or put that $8 towards another palette, right? Their mascara is okay. I don't really like the brush. I mean, it did its job as far as, like, volumizing, but my eyelashes are like shit anyway. So couldn't see too much work there. Didn't really like the brush because I don't like plastic brushes. That's like a personal preference. But all in all, I mean, I don't think it's a bad product. I think if you definitely, like, want to grab it, I think you should. I don't think it's bad at all. I don't think it performed worse, or I don't think it performed bad at all. It wasn't flaky, it wasn't dry, it was okay. It's just a plastic brush, so whatever. And you have to definitely curl it as you apply the mascara. Like, you definitely have to twirl the wand a little bit. Let me go through my bag. Blush, I love. I'm getting the blush again. The matte lip cream, getting again. It doesn't seem to be really, like, working, like, ill with the lip gloss I put on. Like, it seems to be working really well. So that's that. That's what I will be getting. Setting spray, it's good. I love this. Honestly, I love how powerful it is. I feel like this is a really good setting spray. We'll see how long it lasts. Like I said, you can check out my Instagram story at cheyennemariebeauty, and I can give you guys an update as how well it lasted. But I like it. I feel like this has great potential. Something about it is just, maybe they need to channel, or Black Radiance need to channel their energy into, like, setting sprays. Something about this is giving me amazing vibes. Like, it's not, something about it, I don't know, just resonates in my spirit. I love it. I think that's it. I'm looking at my Target bag now to see if I missed anything, but I don't think I missed anything. So that's pretty much it. I like the video. All in all, some great products. I would definitely, if you just have to get something, definitely get the foundation, definitely get the concealer, and the brow pencil. Those, I think, would be like a game changer, or not a game changer. I think it will be definitely a nice little addition to your already pre-existing makeup box. Mascara is fine. Like I said, maybe that's just it. Game changers or great additions too would be the foundation, concealer, and then eyebrow pencil. Oh, and the setting spray, like, I was just raving about it. Like, that's weird. The setting spray is cool too, but we'll see how long the performance is. I can't really speak up on that, but I feel like it has good potential. Like, it feels familiar. It gives me vibes from another setting spray, but I just can't think of it right now. Anyway, enough with the rambling, people. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for going shopping with me at one of my favorite places on earth, Target. If you guys like this video, thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below and click the post notification bell. That way you can stay up to date on all of my latest uploads. And I will see you guys in my Instagram story and in later uploads. Bye, people.